Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Same coffee. I'll just tell you when I get a different coffee. Anyway, today it's going to be 79 degrees and it's raining. So good, I don't have to water the garden. So it's a great day to do a little more decluttering. I'm going through all my glassware, my cupboards in the dining room, curio cabinets, and pare it down. So that's what I'll be doing. And I hope next Tuesday it doesn't rain because I have everything in boxes. And if the boxes get wet, that's going to be bad because everything will fall out. So I'll have to figure out maybe putting a tarp under it or over it will help. I don't know. I don't think I have a tarp. But I'll have to investigate further. So I also want to go through some of my clothes, get some more of those out the door, because as a retired lady, I don't need all those clothes. And even if I do like to dress up every now and then, you don't need that many clothes. There's a good chance whoever you're going out with or having lunch with, whatever it is you're doing, isn't going to remember what you wore last time you went out with them. So I have very little use for most dresses. I do have some sundresses that I like to wear in the summer because they're nice and cool. But I don't need more than a couple of dresses for other occasions. So I really need to get tough with myself with the clothes. I've been downsizing my clothes for a few years now and trying not to buy too much new. I do every once in a while wear and buy something casual like from Costco, but not that often. So I think I've kind of overcome my clothing addiction pretty much. Never say never that you'll never buy another thing, but I literally could go for years and not buy anything new because my clothes are very classic. T-shirts, blazers, jeans. I do have dress pants, but they're all things I can mix and match. So it's not really things that are out of style or that ever goes out of style. And my size doesn't change that much either. I'll go up and down a few pounds, but my clothes still fit. So, all right, let's give the coffee a try. Cheers. I really enjoy my first cup of coffee of the day. And that's usually the only cup I'll have. Sometimes, especially in the summer, I'll have a cup of iced coffee. Or in the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, sometimes I'll have tea or coffee. So I used to drink coffee all day long. And it started when I worked at a beauty salon and the back break room was really cold and drafty. So we'd all go back there and drink coffee to keep warm. And boy, that seems like really, really a long time ago. That's when I was a young woman and started off as a hairdresser. And then after I got divorced, I went back to school and got my nursing license, and that was my second career. And now my career is working on being retired and living a very peaceful, slow life. That's my goal. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and I will meet you at the budget book in a little bit. All right, here we are back at the budget book. So yesterday I stayed home. I didn't spend any money. I spent the day decluttering my dishes and glasses and all sorts of things. And that always helps me not to spend money because I look at all the things I already have. I'm grateful for them. And I'm in the mindset of I don't need any more. This is just all too much. So it actually does help me save money in between that and also keeping track of my spending on this planner page. That helps too. So it stops me from going to the store and not even being there to look around and see what else I can spend my money on. So I'm trying to reuse and use up and really being mindful of the things that I'm getting rid of. So that's what I'm doing, and that's probably what I'm going to do today. So those are a couple money-saving tips, just using what you have. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And also, it makes it much easier to find what you do have. Because a lot of times when I go through all my things, I find things that I totally forgot I had. And then I start using them. So anyway, that's my talk on the budget book today. I'm going to get busy and start doing a little bit more decluttering and seeing what other happy things I can let go for somebody else to enjoy. Well, all right, I did my morning pages, was thinking about all the things that I'd like to declutter. Sometimes it just, your head spins. At least mine does. So anyway, I was thinking about, I was watching a video today on YouTube, and a woman did a tour of her home, and she had it very, very nicely decorated. It was beautiful, and I don't recall her name. It was Mama something. If I remember, I'll put it down in the description box. But anyway, almost her whole apartment is things that she's thrifted and she's decorated with them, and it was just really nice. And I thought, you know, I could go thrift shopping in my own home. I already like most of the things that I have. Even though I'm not using them, I can use them to redecorate and not go out and buy more. So that's kind of the mindset that I'm going to be using as I go through my things to purge my things. So there's no reason for me to go to the thrift store and buy more things. I know a lot of people like to go thrifting, and it's a very good way to find things that you're looking for or that you want for cheap. But as a rule, I don't go thrift shopping. So I'm just going to thrift shop in my own home. And if there's something that I like and that I want to use and put it in a different part of my home, I can always box up some of those things that I already have that I'm kind of a little tired of and put those away. I'll mark them and just go shopping in my own house. Like down in the basement, I have a lot of things that at one point I had it very nicely decorated down there. Now my grandson lives down there, and of course he has totally different taste. He's a young guy. So a lot of the things that I have down there are just kind of sitting there on shelves. So I thought, well, I'm kind of tired of my bedroom decor, and I thought I'm just going to switch it up. Now I'm not doing this right now because I'm heavy into decluttering my dining room, but I'm going to use what I have down there and switch up my bedroom, and the decor that I have in my bedroom I'm going to box up and stick up in the attic. And I don't really want to keep tons and tons of boxes. That's kind of defeating the purpose. But anything that I still really like and that I'm kind of tired of, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to box it up. And then when I get tired of that decor, I'll go shopping again in my own home for thrifted things that I've thrifted from the past. Because everything that I'm getting rid of is going to end up at a thrift store in somebody else's house. So I just thought that was kind of an aha moment to just thrift my own things and not have to spend more money. I'm really being mindful of the money I'm spending because you guys all know I need a new roof, I need new windows. So that's the only way that I can save money, is by using what I have, and also by reusing it, redecorating with it, and also saving money on using up the food that I have. So I probably have enough food in my freezers to last me 6 months to a year. And since I have so much of it, that's what I've been using up. And I've really bought very, very little food this year. When I do buy food, I usually make a video, a thrift, or not a thrift haul, a food haul video. I've been to the food bank twice, and the last time I went, I did get some Impossible meat. I asked them if they had anything that was vegan, and they did. So that was good, but most of the things that I get from the food bank, you can go once a month, I really don't use. You know, they have a lot of pre-packaged foods. They don't really have any fresh veggies or fruit. It's all either things that were frozen, like frozen meat, which I don't eat. So I usually end up giving that to my daughter. I mean, she can use it. She has, you know, kids at home, and they're trying to renovate a house, so her finances are tight too. So I give meat and things like that to her. I got a loaf of bread from the food bank that when I went to open it and use it, it was just full of mold. So of course that went in the trash. But I think there are good and bad food banks, you know, and I know these people mean well, but it's just not things that I eat or that I use for the most part. So you can only go once a month. I may go again and just ask if they have any vegetarian or vegan things. And if they say no, then I'll just say thank you very much, but, you know, pass it on to someone else. So those are some of the things that I'm doing to save money. Money on food, money on decor, and I'm trying to pay it forward. I don't have enough of an income to really donate money to any particular causes. So this is my way of passing it forward, is by sharing the things that I had and have from the past that I was able to buy when I had the money. And now that I can't, well, it's okay, but I want to pay it forward. So anyway, that's my way of a charitable contribution, is just donating my things that I no longer use. Now the things that I'm donating, I try not to donate junk. You know, it's good glassware, it's good dishes, it's good kitchen appliances. It's things that I wouldn't throw in the garbage. And a lot of the things that I have, I still really, really like. So how I'm getting around that is, and I've talked about this before, but for those of you that are new here, I'm going through my things, and let's say I have a dinnerware service for 12. Well, the way I'm getting around that is I don't need dinnerware for 12. So I'll either keep a serving for 6 or for 4, whatever I think might be useful. And then down the road, if that's still too much, next year I can always pare that down to maybe a dinnerware set for 2. So I don't have a lot of company here at my house. I have people that stop by. It's not like I'm a hermit, but I don't have a lot of company anymore. I mean, my neighbor will come over, my kids come over, my ex-husband comes over because I cut his hair, and we're good friends. So, but I don't have dinner parties with my friends anymore. We always meet out somewhere. It's just simpler. I do still have holiday gatherings sometimes for my family. If my daughter's too busy to do it, I'll have it here at my house. But, like I said, we use paper plates and cups, and I'll even use the aluminum pans to cook with. And then it's easy peasy at the end of the party. It goes in the trash. And I know it's not very green, but, it's just, I don't do it that often. So, and I know a lot of people that use paper plates every day. Instead of dirtying their dishes, they eat off paper plates, which is fine too. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit and what I'm doing. And today it's raining out. It's a beautiful, nice, cozy, rainy day. So I'm trying out a couple of my crystal candle holders to see if I really want to let them go or if I still want to keep them. It's just a couple pieces that I'm unsure of. So I'll probably end up keeping them, and then I'll find if I don't use them throughout the year, then next year I can always get rid of them. And honestly, all the things that I've gotten rid of over the years, I haven't regretted getting rid of anything. And most of the stuff, I don't even remember that I had. I didn't remember I had it when it was in the cupboard. So why would I miss it? So anyway, if you're having a hard time with your decluttering, try just letting go of some of the things. Like if you have a set of mugs, maybe keep 2 of that design, or you don't need 6 if it's just you, or if it's you and your husband or whatever. 1 mug for him, 1 mug for you. And that way you don't feel like, oh my God, I gotta let this go and I love it so much, I want to keep it, but I don't want all this stuff. So you can pare it down without getting rid of everything. At least that's been working great for me. And I'm not having a problem at all of letting go of things. And there's nothing that says I have to have a tug of war with myself. Put it in the box, don't put it in the box, yes, in the box. It's my choice. I don't have to do it. So anyway, that's my strategy for saving money, especially with, with all the expenses that I have coming up. Saving money within the next at least 2 years. that's what I want to do because I want to get things paid for as quickly as possible. So, all right, I have a little, at the end of this video, I have a little clip of just my evening garden. And I went out there last night and it was just so peaceful, and the birds were singing, getting ready for bed. I had my puppies out there and I just kind of took it all in, and it's like, wow, I created this. And it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And I've kind of lost my steam a little bit on it right now. That's why I'm kind of focusing more on the decluttering. And then there's still a few things that I want to do back there in the garden. But that may even wait till next year. I still have a greenhouse. It's just the plastic greenhouse that I want to put up. But I'm debating if I should just wait till next year. But I could use it for starting some fall seeds, so I might still put that up. I'm not sure. And I have a stone patio back there, and I need some more stones. I was going to order them from Home Depot and have them delivered, but I'm just not ready to do that, so I didn't. Now, normally, I would just go ahead and order everything, and then it would sit there. And I'm not doing that anymore. That's another thing that I'm doing. If I'm not ready for a project, I'm not buying the things that go into doing that project. I'm just going to wait until I'm ready to do the project and then get it done after things are delivered. It doesn't take that long to get things delivered. So at best, you'd have to wait a day or two for the delivery, and then you can get started right away. So if you have an interest in my garden, stay tuned and watch till the end of the video. It's a short clip. And then that's all I have for you today, my friends. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.